Thanks, Deontay, and thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. Obviously, early in the call, you mentioned, leaving no doubt when it comes to this rematch against Luis Ortiz. When you say that, do you believe that, is getting a win enough to silence any doubters, or does it have to come from another knockout?
No, I mean, a win is a win, whether it's ugly, pretty, or in between. A win is a win. But, my fashion, I never want to leave the ring without a man being knocked out. Either you knock me out or I knock you out. And that's the rules. That's the rules I play in this boxing industry. I don't play around with no one. I don't act like I play around with you. And everything I say, I mean. I make it loud and clear. I make what I say known. And I say it loud and clear, so there's no miscommunication between my language of words that I choose to use. I'm a knockout artist. That's what I come to do, to knock you out. That's plain and simple. There's no other barriers or words to explain that. That's just easy. I come to knock you out, point blank, period. I don't care who you is, where you from, or what you got going on at that time in your life. You signed the contract, you stepped in the ring with me, now your ass is grass.
After the first fight, obviously a lot of people were very excited when the first fight between the two of you was incredible. At the time when you beat Luis the first time, did you think that there was a time where you two might have to run it all the way back again, or did you not? Or did you think that part of your career was over against Luis Ortiz?
Oh, not at all. After that fight, I felt like I wanted to run it back. It was such a great fight. I definitely wanted to run that one back with him. That was a moment in time where I felt like that was a part of me proving myself as a heavyweight champion. A lot of people, take my fights and my opponents, whatever opponent may be satisfying for your taste of acknowledging me as the real king, the real champion of the division. Everybody got their own different opponents that I believe him. He's the real deal. And I think with Ortiz, it opened up a lot of people's eyes. I don't think I know. I know for facts it opened up a lot of people's eyes, and it allowed a lot of the haters or the doubters, I would say. It silenced the doubters, and it made them a big fan of mine. And now it's an uproar about Deontay Wilder. Not only because of the Ortiz fight one, but after my actions of what I've done after that, and here we are again running back around with Ortiz too. I always wanted to fight him again because I feel like it would be, good for boxing. It would be great for pay-per-view because of what we did the first time. And, I always say speaking, believe, receiving, and here we are now.
Lastly, I'm kind of backing off of the question at the start of your portion of the call. You said that, you kind of, give credit to Tyson Fury for taking advantage and going to WWE, doing something outside of boxing. If given the chance, whatever point in time, whether it be during your career or after your boxing career is done, if you're giving an opportunity to go to WWE, kind of do the same thing that Tyson Fury did for the past month, would you take it?
I mean, WWE was a thing that we years ago talked about as far as promotion, and different things. And that's the reason why he's doing it, for promotion. He's trying to get his name bigger in America, which, that's a good route to take because, WWE has, millions upon millions of followers, that looks at it. And, so that was a good approach to him trying to build his name, especially after he's coming from Vegas, selling a 20,000 seat 20,000 seat facility, and he only selling 3,500 the first time and 15 the second time. The only reason he sold 35 the first time because he was coming off a fight with me, and people trying to understand him. The second time they understood that he was full of bullshit, and and his numbers just went down. So now they're trying to find some type of way to market him even more for the rematch of the fight. And, you know, and we're going to tell the difference. When I fight in Vegas, you're going to see the difference of what I do and what he did, and we'll know for sure who sold the pay-per-view. And I guarantee you right now, it's going to be me. So, but if the opportunity came by at this point in time, you know, who knows? I mean, it all depends on what I got going on at the moment in time, or when the opportunity presents itself, what, you know, what the schedule is looking like. You know, my stardom has grown tremendously. You know, I'm everywhere. I got multiples of countries want to host me to their country. You know, I'm popping right now. I can say I'm popping. And, you know, life is great, you know, and I just want to continue to add to that. And, but who knows, man, I can't say no and I can't say yes. You know, I'm just gonna keep that bridge open. You never want to burn bridges because you just never know when you may need to cross them again. So that bridge is still open.
Thanks, Deontay. Best of luck on November 23rd.
My man, thank you so much.
All right, Deontay, we know you're very busy and continuing to prepare yourself for your big matchup next Saturday, November 23rd, against Luis Ortiz on Fox Sports pay-per-view. Do you have any final comments, Deontay, before we get to Las Vegas next week ahead of your championship defense?
Man, I just want to tell all the fans of boxing and fans, you know, that's going to tune in to boxing. I just want to say thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your time, you know, and your willingness to understand this sport. It's a brutal sport, you know, and I always say it all the time, you know, this is not a gentleman's sport for me. It may be for others, you know, but for me, we're not asking each other to hit each other in the head. You know, we're doing it on will because we're getting paid to do so. We have a job that we have to do. Might as well call us hitmen because that is what we do. We got a contract to beat somebody up, and we sign it, and we going to get it. We got a name on the paper, and it's a price on his head, and goddamn it, I'm going to do my job well, like I always do. So I appreciate you guys so much. You know, this last fight with Ortiz, it was an amazing fight. It was an exciting fight. You didn't know who was going to win. And this is the fight that you want to be looking at. This is the fight that you want to tune into and pay your money. If you can't be there, click that button, pay-per-view on Fox. You want to see a fight where you don't know what's going to happen, but you know on that point in time, something's going to happen? Wilder Ortiz is the fight to see. I can't wait to perform for you guys as I always do. I can't wait to you guys witness that you have a bad man in Deontay Wilder in America, and we ain't going nowhere. Up, on and upward from here and on out. Again, thank you guys for your love. Thank you guys for your time. And thank you for your money. I love you. God bless. And I can't wait.